Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I have your spoilers for ya for June 28th, 2021, the week of, for all platforms. We'll start with PS4, Xbox, PC, and mobile, and then we'll move on to Nintendo Switch. For people like Rain Man, one of my Switch unicorns that became a member, so I need y'all to please pray for Rain Man. Rain Man is now a sinner and one with the choir, and I need you to please pray for him. Shout out to you, Rain Man. Thank you for hitting the join button, the link in the description. It really helps a lot. And it's dollars instead of pennies, and I really appreciate it. So shout out to you, Rain Man. Thank you for becoming one with the choir. Alright, a lot of stuff to say here at the beginning, so if you just want spoilers and you don't care about me, just move ahead about 2 minutes or 3 minutes and we'll get into the spoilers. In the background, we just have normal play from today, the vault, and my adventure board, my dungeon, and that's it. As far as my vault, that's one of the things. The PS4 has been getting too hot and shutting down, so I haven't got to play that much, because even when I'm not live streaming, if I play for longer than like an hour, it'll shut off. So, and even shorter sometimes, it'll be like 40 minutes, 20 minutes here, an hour there. So I haven't got to play as much as usual on the Vault weekend, and so I've only got about half as many keys as I would normally get probably on like a normal weekend. So I think I only have like 7 or 8 or 9 keys at max, like less than 10. And I've only killed like 20 gnome, or no. You know what I mean. So 5 plus 10 plus 15. So I've probably killed like 40 gnomes max, something like that. So normally I get to like where it says something out of 40. So that's way more than that. It's like double. So I'm like 50% on my vault this weekend because of the PS4 getting too hot and everything. And I've done like half as much as I would normally do. So anyway, also I have a poll running on my community tab. So you just go to my channel, you click on the community tab. If you have notifications on, I think it tells you about those too. But we're voting on which class is best, and it's going in like a tournament style. So I did the first 5 classes. Archer won, Archmagus got second, and Barbarian got last. So I'm keeping track of like who gets first, who gets second, and who gets last. Then we'll sort it all out at the end, and maybe we'll do like a tournament style thing. And then and I always say like what I would have voted for. So once that first poll was over, in the second poll, I told you which one I would have voted for in the first poll. That way I don't influence it or anything. So in the first one, I would have voted for Archmagus, but Archer won. But Archmagus got second. So, but yeah, and then we also got to see that Barbarian got last. But the second poll is up. It's the second 5. It's like Corsair and Diabolist and Doomsayer and Dervish, I think, and like one more Death Knight. So we're voting on those right now. Corsair is winning at the moment, and I think Death Knight's in last, and Diabolist is in second. So if you want to vote on that poll, please vote on it now. It's going to be up for probably until after the Monday weekly preview video. So tomorrow after Monday weekly preview, I will put up the next one and end that one and declare a winner. So go vote on that poll. What else? One last thing. So I'm getting a new PS4. I looked for a PS5. I couldn't find one anywhere. I went into the store. I asked the people. I found a website that tracks all of the stock for all of the major stores like GameStop, Walmart, Target, Kohl's, everywhere. And they just had links to all of them and like when their last stock was, when their next expected is, like how many they have, a link right to their website and everything. And there's no PS5s anywhere. It's all due to like the microchip shortage from all the stuff happening in the world in the last 2 years. But so microchip shortage, which also affects the PS4. So it's almost I couldn't find a PS4 either. I looked everywhere, clicked on all the links, asked at the store, no PS4s either because it's like the same microchip. I did end up finding one finally after clicking on like every single link, and it's supposed to be here tomorrow. I got it expressly shipped. So it should be here tomorrow, so let's hope for that. Anyway, let's get into these spoilers. So also, new account playthrough is going to be happening soon. I kind of got it started. I got the game going on my laptop. I figured out OBS pretty much. Like, there's still some kinks to be worked out. but I'm figuring it out. So new account playthrough coming soon as well. So yeah, those are all the things I wanted to say. Sorry. All right. Weekly event spoilers: PC, mobile, Xbox, PS4 for June 28th, 2021. We've been doing a lot of live streams lately too, and the thing with the live streams is, if we get super chats, super stickers, or new members, that makes me want to continue to do them, because like when I do a normal video like this, it gets way more views and everything. But when I do a live stream, it like gets way less views. But if it's like if stuff happens during the live stream while we're live, it makes it worth it. And because once the live stream ends, it's poop. Nobody views it, and it's done. And like a normal video with a good thumbnail and a title that's not a live stream, that gets more views. So, just explaining why I do certain things. So sometimes like we'll get a good super chat and a new member and like a super sticker, and then that's why I do a live stream again the next day. So it's like quality over quantity type thing. So if you want to be with the quality, you'd have to be at the live streams. But yeah, that's kind of like the decision process that I go through. All right, June 28th, 2021, World Event, Gathering Herbs, Metal of Darkness, 160% spell damage for all troops in the current event. It is Mist of Scales week. Guild Wars also starting on June 28th, so get your Defends and your Sentinels done on Monday. Starts proper on Tuesday. Faction Assault Tuesday for Dark Pits. Pet Rescue Libertini on Wednesday. I think that's a new one. Class event Thursday for Assassin. We had that in the poll, the very first poll, and I think it got 3rd place. It's a decent one. I use it for its Dark Storm, and it has like an instant kill, I think. It's pretty good. I was surprised. I don't know. There was too many good ones in that first grouping, though. We had Archmagus, Assassin, and Archer, so. Raid Boss, Friday, July 2nd. We got raids for Dragon's Claw. It's a repeat raid event. Might get a new weapon, though. And yeah, that's it. So for the events upcoming for the upcoming week, we have World Event, Spell Damage, Mist of Scales, Guild Wars, of course, Faction Assault Tuesday, Dark Pits, Pet Rescue, Libertini, Class Event Thursday for Assassin, and then Friday Raid Boss, Dragon's Claw. So most of the week is Mist of Scales, like the World Event, the Faction, the Class, but then Libertini is Whitehelm. So the pet is not Mist of Scales, and then the raid of it is not. It's Dragon's Claw. So, let's see. Troop spoilers: PC, mobile, Xbox, PS4. Were Rat, Monday, June 28th. Mist of Scales. She's totally a crazy rat lady. Arcane Beast, base rarity, ultra rare. Troop type Beast Monster. Troop role Assassin. It is a rat assassin. You can imagine. It's a bipedal rat with a hood on and a couple, like, what do you call them? What are those things called? Oh, don't draw a blank, Cinny. You know what it is. You play Dark Souls. I don't know, man. A Shotel. I think it's called a Shotel. I don't know, though. Gutter Swipe. Deal. Magic divided by 2 plus 3 damage to the last enemy boosted by lycanthropy gems. Mana color green, red, mana cost 13. Trait number 1, Curse Touch. Inflict curse when dealing skull damage. Trait number 2, Stealthy. Cannot be targeted by spells unless there are no other targets. Trait number 3, Lycanthropy. 50% chance to convert a purple gem to a lycanthropy gem at the start of my turn. Still with these stupid lycanthropy troops. I can't wait till that's over with. Not that it'll ever be all the way over with, but I can't wait till they stop putting out troops that have that stupid trait. Or the stupid spell. Friday, July 2nd. So we're moving into July on Thursday. So we're getting a new Mythic on Friday. Myth Aurelion from Kaziel. They delved too greedily and too deep. Arcane Swamp and Blood. Base rarity Mythic. Troop type Construct. Troop role Defender. Looks like a robot. It's like a mech robot. I don't know if it's supposed to be a robot. It's more like a ethereal sentry or whatever you want to say. It's like energy inside of armor. So it kind of looks like, at first it looked like a robot, but I think it's more like a ethereal sentry type deal where it's like energy inside of armor. Like armor come to life, basically. His name sounds like a robot, and then he kind of looked like a robot, but I don't know. You let me know. Is that a robot or a ethereal century type armor come to life type deal? Mithril Fist. Explode a 3x3 block. Gain magic times 1.5 plus 1 armor. Barrier a random ally for every skull destroyed. Mana color blue, green, red. Mana cost 24. Trait number 1, Insane Growth. Gain 5 to a random skill on 4 or 5 gym matches. Trait number 2, Spell Block. Reduce damage from spells by 50%. Trait number 3, Mithril Armor. Reflects 75% of skull damage. Dang. That thing is tanky. That thing is tanky. First of all, it's Spell. It explodes, which is nice. That's like mana generation. And then it gains armor based on its magic times 1.5 plus 1. So let's say you have 40 magic. It would be 60 something armor. And then barrier a random ally for every skull destroyed. You could barrier every single... This looks pretty good. Like normally I say everything looks bad, but this looks pretty good. You get mana generation. You get possibly everyone barriered on your whole team. And you get to gain a bunch of armor. Plus you have 75% reflect of skull damage. And a spell block, 50% reduction for spells. And also that Insane Growth is gain 5 to a random skill on 4 or 5 gym matches. So that could be whatever. That could be attack. That could be magic. That could be more armor. HP. That thing sounds really good. I like it. Can't wait to get it. I'm going to try to use that bad boy. Mythrillion. Sounds like a good mythic coming through. And I haven't heard anybody else talk about it. All I've heard is what I've just read. I didn't even know we were getting a new Mythic Friday. And just by me reading the description, it sounds good. Weapon spoilers for PC Mobile, Xbox, PS4. Dragon Tales on Friday, July 2nd. From Dragon's Claw. Rarity Legendary. Weapon type Tome. Weapon roll Generator. It's a book. Mana color green, yellow. Mana cost 14. Dragon Tales deals magic plus 7 damage to an enemy boosted by Dragon's Claw allies. Then create a mix of 6 red and purple gems for each Dragon's Claw ally. It has Flaming, burn the first enemy. Magical, gain 1 magic. Lightning, deal 5 scatter damage. And Fire, create a firestorm. So it might be usable in the event, but, you know. Very heavy restriction type weapon like Oaken Crown last week or whatever. Then that is it. And like I said, that's the raid event. Added a weapon. Let's see. Let's look at Kingdom spoilers. Dark Court on July 23rd, 2021. Okay, that's over a month. That's almost a month away. Pet spoilers. PC Mobile, Xbox. We got Libertini on Wednesday, June 30th, 2021. From Whitehelm. U.S. Independence Day 2021. It's a cracked bell with a string. Well, of course, because you gotta ding the bell. Pet color blue. Effect cosmetic. And that is it. And, Max Kingdom Power, PC Mobile, Xbox, PS4. Mist of Scales goes to Kingdom Power 22 on the 28th. And that is not it. On July 2nd, KZeal Kingdom Power goes to 20. Probably from the Mythic. Okay, now, so that's it for PC Mobile, Xbox, PS4. Sounds like a busy week. We got World Event, Mist of Scales. We have the Guild Wars. We have a raid on the weekend. And, yeah, Assassin, pretty okay class. Dark Pits, right? Libertini, new pet, and new Mythic. So the main thing, I would say, is the new Mythic, and it sounds good. So, busy week with a new Mythic. Sounds, and a new pet, and a new weapon. So, sounds good. New Mythic sounds good, and new Mythics are always fun, so can't wait to do that video on Friday. Opening keys. Alright, let's move on to Nintendo Switch. For June 28th, 2021, Nintendo Switch spoilers. Weekly event spoilers. What do you guys have going on? On Monday, June 28th, you have Tower of Doom. Doom of Nature, Bright Forest. Faction Assault Tuesday for Fang Moore. Pet Rescue Wednesday for Mimic. Thursday class event for Thief. Really good class. And Invasions on Friday for Magrim Woods. So to repeat, Monday's Tower of Doom, Green Day, Bright Forest. Faction Assault Tuesday, Fang Moore. Pet Rescue, Mimic from Zhejian. Class event Thursday, Thief. Also Zhejian. And then Invasions Friday, Magrim Woods, Sir Wolfric. So let's go over your new troops. You're getting Rogueling for some reason. Isn't that a freaking... That's like a bounty troop. Why are they... Or no, it's not. Okay. Never mind. You're getting Rogueling on Monday, June 28th, 2021 from Zhejian. She has Nerves of Steel. Arcane Venom, base rarity, ultra rare. Troop type, Goblin Rogue. Troop role, Striker. It's a female Goblin... Goblin Rogue. Stab and Slash is the spell. Deal magic +2 damage to 2 random enemies boosted by green allies. Gain an extra turn. Mana color green purple. Mana cost 12. Trait number 1, Goblin Bond. Allied goblins gain 2 life. Trait number 2, Greedy. And trait number 3, Stealthy. Also on June 28th from Zhejian, you're getting Smashed Mouth. That's my legendary badge if you're a member. It just happened to be the new legendary at the time, and I thought it looked pretty cool, so... Not that the spell is good, but I thought the troop art looked pretty cool. It was the new legendary when I was making my badges, so if you become a member and you get to the legendary status, you are a Smashed Mouth. Somebody once told me the world was going to roll me. Arcane Beast, base rarity, a legendary. Troop type, a Goblin Giant, troop role warrior. He's a big bad Goblin Giant. Titanic Cleave, deal magic +7 damage to an enemy and knock them to the back. Drain 7 mana from all enemies below them. Gain an extra turn. Mana color green red. Mana cost 14. I always thought he would be pretty decent. He gets an extra turn. Draining mana, dealing damage, knocking to the back. He does a lot of stuff, but people don't really use him. So maybe you can make a Goblin team with him and loop. I don't know. I still think he has some potential, but nobody's really taken advantage of it. I think he's a decent one. He's not like amazing or anything, but... Trait number 1, Grudge. Gain 1 attack when an enemy casts a spell. Trait number 2, Armored. Reduce damage from skulls by 25%. Trait number 3, Broken Jaw. Bleed and silence the first enemy when I deal skull damage. So yeah, it's a legendary, and we don't use him really in the future, but I still see some little bit of potential in that troop. So let me know if you come up with a crazy good team. Friday, July 2nd, 2021, from Mist of Scales, you have Mamba Sierra, Bliss, and Hiss. Arcane, Venom and Forest. Base rarity, Mythic. That's your new Mythic, Mamba Sierra. Troop type, Damon Naga. Troop role, Striker. It was like they were introducing all these troops that would hit multiple enemies. For some reason, they went on a streak of releasing those troops. I forget the other ones, but for a while there, they were releasing some troops that were like hitting multiple enemies, like Lasher and Mamba Sierra, and I don't know. There's a couple other ones. Twirling Blades, deal half minus magic times 1.25 +2 damage to 6 random enemies. Mana color green, purple, brown. Mana cost 24. Trait number 1, Naga Bond. Allied Naga gain 2 life. Trait number 2, Spell Armor. Reduce damage from spells by 25%. Trait number 3, Rising Venom. All green allies gain 1 to all stats at the start of each turn. It was like okay. It's not amazing. I wouldn't jump for joy if you got it, but it's okay. Like if you get it early in the game, it might be able to do some crazy good damage, but it's not true damage. It ends its turn when it's done doing its thing. Its traits aren't that good. Like, it's just an okay mythic. Nothing crazy. And that is it. So, new legendary, new mythic, and rogueling. Weapon spoilers for Nintendo Switch. On Monday, June 28th, 2021, from Zhejian, you have Doomed Breaker. Rarity Doomed, weapon type Hammer, weapon roll Striker. Mana color green, mana cost 18. It deals magic +5 heavy splash damage to an enemy, +4 per tempering level, stun all green enemies, and cleanse all green allies. Explode 4 gems. If the enemy has a doom, explode 3 more. It's one of those doomed weapons, man, that's not that good. You would rather get Doomed Glaive as your green doomed weapon. Or the book for defensive purposes, and then this would be further down the list. But get it if you can, like always for events. Gain 4 life, vital, venomous, poison the first enemy, rending, deal 3 splash damage to a random enemy, leaf, create a leaf storm, doomed nature, drain 2 mana from green enemies. Friday, July 2nd, 2021, from a Grim Woods, you have Lupine's Edge, rarity legendary, weapon type sword, weapon roll generator. Mana color blue-yellow, mana cost 14. Lupine's Edge deals magic +7 damage to an enemy boosted by Wargear allies, and create a mix of 6 green and red gems for each Wargear ally. Another one where, if it's a world event or a crazy restriction where you need Wargear allies, then it works out. It has Mighty, gain 2 attack. Marked, Hunters mark the first enemy, striking, deal 5 damage to the first enemy, and powerful, gain 4 mana. Okay, that's it for your weapons. What about, when's your next faction? Eldrazi on July 9th. So, not this week, but next week, right? Get Eldrazi. Pet spoilers for Nintendo Switch. Mimic, Wednesday, June 30th, 2021. From Zhejian, U.S. Independence Day 2020 was when it was released. And it's a hamburger Mimic. Pet color brown, effect cosmetic. And that is it. Just max kingdom power left for Switch. Zhejian kingdom power goes to 20 on the 28th. And then on the July 2nd, Mist of Scales kingdom power goes to 20. So yeah, that's about it for this week for the spoilers. PC Mobile, PS4, and Xbox, we have Guild Wars, we have World Event Spell Damage, we have Mist of Scales, we have a new Mythic. And then Nintendo Switch has Tower of Doom, and Thief, and a new pet, and a new Mythic too, Mambasira, and a new Legendary, Smashed Mouth. So, pretty exciting, a decent amount of new stuff, and pretty busy, so pretty cool. But yeah, new PS4 soon, new account playthrough soon. That means Sekiro soon, because new PS4 means I could play Sekiro. More live streams, of course. Probably start doing them on Wednesday and Saturday throughout the summer. Wednesday morning and Saturday morning. Yeah, and it depends how, you know, if we have a crazy good live stream on Wednesday, we might do another one on Thursday. Sometimes, like, that's how I'm going to do it. Also, the community tab poll, I'm going to keep running those until we're done with all the classes, and then we'll keep going. Like, we'll pit them against each other, like with the best ones against the best ones and the worst ones against the worst ones, and like keep going until we have like a definitive list. Yeah, and thanks to Rain Man for becoming a member. And that's all I got to say. The Vault event, I'm doing my best, but the PS4 keeps overheating. So, it just everything always happens at the worst possible time for me. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, consider joining, it helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel, comment below, and I'll see y'all next time. Do all those things, help me out. Help me out. Got such bad luck. Peace.